Sunday Clothes is a Scrappy cartoon from 1931. This is written and directed by Huemer, and it's very slow, but I still kind of enjoyed it, and I think that's partly because I really liked Scrappy as a character here, and I really liked the animation. So even though not a lot happens for the first half, the second half is kind of repetitive, but I still enjoyed it. And I actually laughed out loud at one point because there's something that happens. I did not see it coming, and I will tell you what that is. So I will just say that there will be spoilers from now. And the first half of the cartoon involves Scrappy waking up, getting washed. There's a great bit of animation with a sponge. Doesn't sound that interesting, but I liked it. And then he's getting on his Sunday clothes so he can go to church. And once he's dressed, it is about 3 minutes in, and the cartoon is about 6 minutes. It did take a long time to get to that point. And then off he goes outside, and he's quite a happy character. But while he's walking along with his little dog, who is absolutely adorable, there are a lot of, well, I was going to say dangers. There's a lot of dirt, and he has to do everything he can to try and keep his Sunday clothes clean, but there are a lot of other children out there who are trying to get him dirty. And as I said, the second half is kind of repetitive. That's basically the entirety of the last 3 minutes of these children trying to get his clothes dirty. And it's maybe not the most interesting, but I did like the character and I enjoyed watching Scrappy. I enjoyed the animation. We have a whole bunch of dogs at one point. There are quite a lot of dogs in this, which I rather enjoyed as well. And then there is something that that made me laugh out loud because I didn't see it coming and it was just perfectly timed. So I will explain this moment. And it's when Scrappy is sliding down the backs of all of these dogs. He's doing this because it made kind of a bridge to help him get over this muddy puddle. It kind of looked like oil. I think it might have been oil, but whatever it was, this dirty puddle. And he's sliding down the backs of these dogs. And the dog at the bottom, Scrappy's dog, I believe, has his tail pointed slightly up. So when Scrappy reaches the end, he kind of slides up the dog's tail, flies a little bit into the air for about a second. It's very quick and just splat lands in a giant puddle of mud or oil or whatever it is. And the timing of it is just so fantastic. And that's the end. That's how it ends. And I just didn't see it coming and it rather amused me. So sure, the first half is slow. The second half is repetitive. The final few seconds are amazing, but the animation style is really satisfying. That's both in terms of Scrappy as a character, but also the backdrops and the other characters. Everything just looks really, really satisfying. And the actual feel of the cartoon, it's very happy and very upbeat. And even though Scrappy's trying to, stay away from these children who are trying to get him dirty, it still feels quite a happy cartoon. And it put a little smile on my face. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend Sunday Clothes. I am watching Scrappy in order, chronological order, and I'm enjoying that. But if you want to start with this one, then I'd say it's a good enough place to start. I enjoyed Sunday Clothes, and I'm very happy to recommend it.